Greetings, y'all. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Greetings, greetings. Welcome, welcome to another episode of yours truly, Brown Girls Are Beautiful. This live stream titled, Are You Over the BS? Mentally just checked out and over it, y'all. I got my laptop sitting here, so please excuse me from looking to the side. I don't know where my other phone is. I'm gonna have to find it, y'all. Right now, it is beautiful weather outside. Very beautiful weather, I must say. With all that being said, because I stayed up so late last night, I haven't made it out of the house. So hopefully you're enjoying your day. It's just some people, it's like this sometimes. You just mentally get checked out, y'all. You just mentally get checked the freak out. Don, the Lakers, you said I came on just in time. I mean, because you get fed up with the nonsense of it all. And I see why people do some of the things they do. It's probably not right, but it's this society, y'all. It's this country. It's what we're dealing with, what we're living in. It's all of this oppression. It's all of this nonsense. It's all of this gaslighting. It's all of these evil people attacking you for no reason, not wanting you to get ahead, trying to stop you every which way you turn. You try to make a way for yourself, and people keep sabotaging. Like, it's just too much. And if I really could leave up out of here, I would. And some people said they'll even go to a different planet, and I don't blame them at this point because people are evil, evil creatures, y'all. They're just freaking evil. Um, they're selfish, they're demonic, and they're evil. That's all I can tell you. And I'm looking at this screen. I'm trying to see what this looks like, y'all. You said you're fed up, Don, the Lakers fan. I understand if you're fed up. It's nothing wrong with being fed up. You have a right to feel how you feel. You have a right not to be gaslit and telling you that your feelings are invalidated, not validated. You have a right to tell your story without being judged, and this place is full of shit, y'all. I'm gonna give myself a like. This place is full of shit. I'm going to tell you that now. So, if anybody out there is feeling just overwhelmed and disgusted, it's not you. It's what we are up under, what we're living in. It's what we're living in. I'm telling you. If you try to be an upstanding individual, a wholehearted, good spirited person, you're going to be under attack even worse. You're going to be under attack the most when you try to have boundaries, standards. When you try to be respectful to other people, you're going to go through it the worst. So sometimes you got to be selfish in this world, especially here. You got to be selfish, y'all, because people are just, y'all, they're out for themselves. They don't care. People are, they're not even people, y'all. He said the other day a few people accused me of starting something I never did, and I got so mad that I've been mad for 24 hours. That can happen. That can happen. I remember one time I got so upset, it took me a few days to calm down, and that's not good, Don. That's not good. When you're that upset, it can happen. It really can happen. And the best thing that I can tell you is to do whatever you can to calm down. He said, hit that like button. Thank you so much, girl, dad, cooking up deliciousness. Try to get your body moving if you can. Try to whatever you have to do, lift weights, take a walk, go running, ride a bicycle. Try to move physically to get that negative energy out of your body, because you can get so upset that you can be mad for longer than 24 hours. It has happened to me. And that's because somebody was messing with my mother, and I didn't appreciate it, and I was very upset. It took me a while to calm down from that. Because she was in another state, and I wasn't there with her. So I do understand, y'all. um Meditation helps calm the mind, body, and spirit. D Town Queen B. So I've heard. I appreciate you for being able to meditate because sometimes that's difficult and challenging for people to really sit still when they are so upset. Seeing you calm me down and you were wearing my favorite color shirt too. Well, I'm glad that seeing me helps to calm you down. Meditation changed your life. D Town, Queen B. Oh, I need to see if I can go to your channel. Do you have a channel? I think you do. Because if it changed your life, and I wanted to change mine's too. You said I used to react quickly. Let me see. I'm gonna go to your channel. Yes, you do. You have 7 subscribers, and your avatar is really cute. Um, Tell me your method of meditation, because y'all, when I have tried to sit still, and I've tried to like quiet my mind, it's racing so much that it's just like I can't. I feel like I can't even sit there and focus. That's how bad it can get. Because my mind is like this constantly, 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 y'all. And I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. So I need some of your tactics. I know they said breathing exercises help. Breathe in, breathe out. I did that one time over the phone with my sister, and she helped calm me down. I started this video. Um, called Angel Contact. Oh, Angel Contact. Let me see, Angel Contact. I don't see her videos though. I see some playlists up here, but I do like your avatar. You said, I'm here for you. Yeah, we got to be here for each other in this world. This world is vicious. It will chew you up, eat you, spit you out, alive, dead. It doesn't care. I'm at Taurus, and when I used to get angry, oh, you're a Taurus. When the horns would come straight out. One thing I know about the bull, y'all are nobody to play with, and y'all definitely got the horns. You had to change. I get it. I understand. I understand because you know what, reacting can really impact your life to a point where you can make a life altering decision in a matter of seconds. And that's what yours Taurus too, and that's what it's designed to make you do, to make you lose. You said y'all are twins. It's designed to make you lose either your freedom or your opportunities, and meditation helps you to tame the bull. Yeah, that bull definitely is nothing to play with, y'all. So I definitely understand where you're coming from with the Taurus, with the Taurus sign. I don't think I have any Taurus in my chart whatsoever, but yeah, y'all definitely can have some tempers. So I definitely get it. I definitely understand that. You said LOL. Am I a fire sign? I'm gonna let you guess. What do you think? What if you were to guess, what do you think I am? Do I come across as a fire sign? What do I come across as to you? Because I'm curious as to how other people see me. I don't know how y'all see me, y'all. I'm just curious to know. But the bull, one thing about y'all, what's good, Black Attack? One thing about the bull, y'all are earth signs. So you're supposed to be like really grounded and stable and steady and um I'm not going to say predictable, but you pretty much know what to expect. You said I feel air sign energy with me. Ooh, that's interesting. Why do you say air sign? I want to know. I'm curious on that. Air sign energy. What makes you say air sign? That's why meditation is good for y'all. Mhm. Definitely. My sister is a Virgo. She's actually an earth sign. I see you as my personal mentor and I completely trust you. Oh, well, I appreciate that, Don. Yes, but no, I'm not an air sign. I actually do have a lot of air in my chart. I have a lot of Gemini in my chart, unfortunately, and there's nothing I can do about it. I didn't know until I read my, what is it called, your natal chart. And I was like, what am I doing with this Gemini in my chart? But it's there, and it's nothing I can do about it, y'all. And you know how I feel about Geminis. And the crazy part is they change all throughout the day. I think I talked about this before. You read natal charts? Okay, that's what's up. They change all throughout the day. A Gemini will be 4 different persons in one day. I've seen the transformation myself. Okay, and they can be a little bipolar. Hmm. So no offense if you are Gemini, but that's just the honest truth. That's the honest truth, y'all. What I really look for is, you said, yes, I have been reading them since 2016. You know what? You are a wondrous being for being able to do that. I read people's energy, y'all. I read people's energy. That's the best that I can do. If I'm around somebody, it's just like in a matter of seconds, I can kind of feel their energy, feel their vibration. I can tell you if I don't want to be around someone. Basically, when I look at somebody and their countenance is off, I definitely don't want to be around them. You said yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, that's very interesting. But yeah, being able to read natal charts, I think is something very powerful and special. I know a lot of people don't believe in that. They don't believe in natal charts. They don't believe in astrology. I do believe in astrology. I do believe in life path numbers as well. And I believe that our names carry vibrations and we do live up to our names as well. And it's interesting, y'all, how all this stuff ties in together, and you attract certain people into your life based on these things without even knowing that that's what you're doing. So it's a natural thing that we go through, y'all. But yeah, D Town Queen B, you said facts. Okay, so I guess I'm tapping into something. Let me give myself some hearts. You said, I absolutely love your purple shirt. Thank you. I appreciate you. I decided that I wanted to wear color today. You read a lot? Good for you. I was going to wear all black today, and I said, no, I need some color enhancement in my life. Colors attract vibrations as well, and colors attract, certain energy. And I just didn't want to be dressed in all black, like the Omen. Have your friends singing, "This is for my homie," and you know me. So sick. You said you like and subbed as well. Thank you, D Queen Town B. D Town Queen B. Purple is your favorite color. Purple was my granny's favorite color as well. And purple is supposed to be the color of royalty. Secretly, y'all, purple is the color of royalty. Purple and gold. Did you think about me when you put that purple shirt on? I just thought about wearing colored on. I was like, I don't want to wear all black today. So my pants have a hint of purple down the sides, like a stripe down both sides. And I was like, let me just wear something that will give me a little bit more color enhancement. I don't want to be in all black. It's too beautiful outside. The sun is shining. I might take y'all outside with me into the backyard. And I was like, let me wear something that's reflective of more an uplifting feeling instead of just black, 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 black. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to stay away from dark colors, y'all. You have a twin? Okay. Oh, because y'all are Taurus twins. There's the April Taurus, and then I think there's the let me see, the April Taurus and the early May Taurus, y'all. There's the May Taurus and there is the April Taurus. May I ask if you are vegan or vegetarian? Oh, how did you know? How did you know? Yes, indeed. Yes. I try to do vegan, but definitely I try to do vegetarian as best I can. Actually, before I came on here, I was about to order me some vegan food yeah, vegan food. And I ended up going live instead, but I'm going to definitely get my vegan. I can look at your skin and tell. Really? Are you serious? Look at my skin and tell. Okay. Well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I appreciate it. Um, I usually had clear skin like all throughout high school, and then it started changing once I got into my 20s. I don't know what was going on, y'all. I don't know what was happening. I don't know if it was my diet, but I ended up having real bad adult acne unbeknownst to me. I don't know what was causing it, and I don't know if it was like what I was eating, my diet. I don't know. It could have been stress. You probably look younger than your age as well. I do. Yes, this is true. But it started to clear up later. And from what I understand, your skin will actually like it will excrete toxins through your skin. So like if you're going through a cleanse and if you're like cleaning up your diet, you might notice that your skin will not be so clear because it's trying to filter out all of those toxins from your body and stuff. So that's how it does it. So I don't know if that was going on with me, but that went on with me for a little while, to the point where I went to the dermatologist, and he told me it was nothing that I was doing incorrectly as far as like cleansing my skin. He said this just happens for some reason with, he said, African American women. um, and I didn't know why. So he gave me this medication to use on my skin like twice a day, and I was doing that, and it did help. But after a while, it seemed like my skin built up a tolerance for it, and it really wasn't effective as much. So there was this lady at my job, and she sold Mary Kay. So I was asking her what did she use on her skin, and she said she used Mary Kay. So I was telling her about my skin issue, and she was telling me what she would recommend, which was it's the clear, I think it's called the Clear Wise or something like that. I can't remember because I used to sell it, y'all. But I started using that in a matter of 2 weeks. My skin started to clear up, and I could feel the effects immediately when I put it on my skin. I could feel it working, y'all, and it cleared all that stuff up, and it went away. And I just kept on using it, and then I also was putting. They had like this vitamin A and vitamin E oil that I would put on my skin, and that really nurtured my skin and made me look really rejuvenated. When you detox, you can tell the difference in everything. Are you an April or May Taurus? Says Don. You only use olive oil and cold water. Good for you, D-Town Queen Bee. But now what I use on my skin, let me think. Right now I'm just using water. I'm not using really any products except for um I did order some colloidal silver gel off of Amazon. So I put that on my skin after, I wash my face and I get out the shower. I put the colloidal silver gel on, because I was reading the reviews and a lot of people said it was helping their skin. And I just felt like because we need to hydrate our skin. That's very important. And I know that my skin, like when the weather changes, it can get a little dry, but it doesn't get too dry. I kind of have like in between skin. It's not oily at all. I have more, I would say if I had to pick between dry or oily, it would probably be more on the dry side, but it's not really that dry. Raw coconut oil, yes. And so I need to actually invest into more raw coconut oil, y'all, because that's what I was using to um in place of like lotion. I was using coconut oil on my skin. And I don't know why I stopped doing it, but you can use coconut oil to put on your skin or to cook with. You have beautiful skin. Thank you. I have a little bit of foundation on. I don't know if you can tell, but I put a little of that on sometimes just to even out the tone, but pretty much it's pretty even. I just got highlights. If I take this off, I have like highlights on my skin, but that's about it. But thank you so much. I appreciate you for that. I just want to be honest and transparent with y'all. Okay. So that's what's going on, D Town Queen Bee. But I'm glad you mentioned that coconut oil. I also have coconut oil that I use when I get out the shower. I don't know why I just thought about that, but I just bought some coconut oil the other day and I use that when I get out the shower now. I forgot all about that. Now I don't know how good it is because I got it from the dollar the Dollar Tree, but I was trying to think of something like cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is good too because that's more natural. And I didn't have any more shea butter because I'm out of the shea butter. Because if I have shea butter, I will definitely use that shea butter on my face and my skin, and that works really well too. With the African soap, I had bought a whole kit from this guy from Africa, and he lives out in Dallas, and he sells his stuff at the Big T, and I had ordered his whole entire kit, and that really helped my skin out as well. And he had like just natural stuff in his products, and it was really really good. So that's what I like. I like natural stuff, and I'm thinking about starting to make my own stuff. Dr. Palmer cocoa butter is a good product. Yes, that's what I was looking for too. I think they sell it at the Dollar Tree. I'm not sure, but definitely that cocoa butter is something that I was utilizing. And I don't know. I'm not anyone in my time zone? Question mark. Oh, okay. Let me try it. Is anyone in my time zone? I don't know. Why did I put that on the screen? Take this off. Take it off, delete it. It says drag to here to end. Y'all, I don't know what I just did. I pressed something and I should have not pressed it. You make oils using natural herbs, no essential oils. Ooh, look at you. I want to be like you when I grow up. I want to be just like you. I can't get this off the screen, y'all. Start the Q&A. I don't want this on the screen. Oh gosh. Can y'all see this? How do I get it off of here, y'all? Okay, hold on. Why did I push this thing? It says drag here to end the Q&A. I'm dragging it, y'all. Oh no. And I can't. It's covering up my face. Can y'all see this? You said it's off now? Well, it's still showing up on my end and it won't leave. That's the crazy part. Oh, I got it. Okay. I did it. I figured it out. I figured it out, y'all. You know, learning YouTube because they've been making enhancements and stuff. You said, "Hey, everybody, Sessler the Magnificent. How are you? How are you, Sessler? Give you some hearts. Shout out to Sessler in the building. Sessler, where you from? Where you at? Where you located? What's your time zone? What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? Right now, we're in. You said it's Charles. Okay, what's good, Charles? Right now, y'all, we still in what's this? Scorpio energy. We're still in Scorpio. Scorpio's still in effect, y'all. How y'all feel about Scorpio energy? Y'all cool with it? Y'all good with it? Y'all like Scorpios? Yeah, I'm trying to get my friend to go live on her channel. She refuses to do it. So I don't know what to tell her, y'all. Because I told her, I said, your channel's not going to grow unless you post. And she was like, "Well, what if the people don't accept me?" I'm like, "How? What do you mean the people going to reject you on your own channel? Like that doesn't make sense. You're a Taurus. There's another Taurus in the building, y'all. What's good? It's all this Taurus energy up on here. So that's 3 Tauruses right now. I'm a Taurus and I'm in California for now, but I'm from Georgia. Yeah, I found you from the girl page who used to rap. It's a it's a girl page that who said plastic beauty? Shut up. You said I'm a May Taurus. Okay, Taurus gang is in the building. Don't want to mess with those bullhorns, y'all. Oh my goodness, people be hating y'all. They can't stand. They can't stand natural beauty. But we're gonna remove you, idiot. Okay, cause yeah, y'all fell out over her Patreon or something, huh? Fell out over her Patreon. A girl that used to rap. I don't recall any of that. I don't recall falling out over somebody's Patreon. You forgot her name? Refresh my memory because I don't know who I would have gotten into it with about a Patreon. A Patreon? You said I started following you then? I got into it with somebody on social media? That doesn't sound like me at all. I'm not gonna really get into it with other social media people. Yeah. She called me Pastor Charles. Okay, wait a minute. Pastor Charles, Pastor Charles. That sounds familiar. Charles Williams? No, you didn't. You said no, you didn't. Charles, well, are you talking about? I didn't get into it with anybody on YouTube or social media. Are you talking about what was her name? Soul Energy? Soul Energy. And it was Soul Energy and Goddess Sekhmet. You talking about them? I think they got into it with each other. I think they got into it with each other. I know you didn't, but everybody else did. Oh, because okay, because you know what ended up happening? She formed like this. They had formulated the Soul Tribe, which I thought was very clever and a play on words. I'm still trying to figure out what to name my group of people, y'all, because brown girls are beautiful. I can't call y'all that, right? Because everybody's not brown, everybody's not a girl. Um, but yeah, so they formed this Instagram. It was called the Soul Tribe or whatever, and everybody was posting in her Soul Tribe Instagram page. I don't know what happened. I would come in there from time to time, and then I don't know. She kind of fell off of YouTube, and then I saw her get on Instagram, and it looked like she was pregnant or something, and she was dancing. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know what happened to her, but yeah, she had a lot going on, right? But I didn't follow her that far. Oh, okay. Yes, I don't know what happened. I don't see either one of them on YouTube anymore. um I don't know what went on with them behind the scenes. I think something happened where one of them was trying to use a video on their page and the other one blocked it and striked it and reported it to YouTube. They got into it. Yeah, that's what happened. I've been following you, just been in the bushes. Okay, so that's why you kept saying Charles. Okay, Charles, that's what's up. I remember you now. Um, yeah, because you would come up on the panel sometimes and talk. I remember you. Definitely remember you. How is the little one doing? She's got to be at least 3 years old by now. Walking and everything. You changed your name? Okay, Cecily the Magnificent. So, okay, I know who you are now. I got you. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. She is 4, and yes, she's doing fine. Oh, look how time flies, y'all. Look how time flies. Okay, well, congratulations, to the 4-year old and that she's doing fine. That's definitely a blessing, y'all. Definitely a blessing. Hearts out for Charles. Definitely a blessing. Are you going to homeschool the 4-year old when she gets of age, or what are you going to do with that? What you going to do? Her mom is a Cancer. Oh, her mom is a Cancer. Okay. So Cancer and Taurus, they attract one another. They attract. Now, I hope you are a truthful and honest Taurus. I hope you're not one of those pathological liar Tauruses, because I met one of those before. Homeschooling, and I'm looking into homesteading. Oh, that's wonderful. I thought that you probably would do a homeschool because I just based on how you are and stuff like that. Yeah, I figured that. Okay, so that's so interesting. Yeah, it is. LOL. No, I'm not a manipulator. Well, good. I'm glad to hear. Because it's a lot of fake people in this world. We were just talking about being over it, tired of the BS. Don and I were talking about that. He's a Taurus. Queen, what's her name? D Town Queen B, she's a Taurus, and now you are the Taurus. So it's three of y'all right here in the chat section. So you see, it is an alignment, y'all. I told you, you don't even be trying to do it, but you attract certain people. It just happens. Fire and water signs balance one another. The same goes for earth and air. Is that so? Is that really? Because fire and water, does that mix? Wouldn't the water just put out the fire? Wouldn't the water just put out the fire? I don't even know. But you said they balance each other. I'm trying to think if I've ever dealt with a fire sign. Let me think, y'all, hard. Not for real, for real. I've come across some fire signs, but I don't think I've ever dealt with one. For real, for real. I don't think so. My mother's a fire sign, and so is my daddy. Interesting, isn't it? Interesting. I don't know. For some reason, I haven't really attracted that many like fire signs to me that, you know, has actually what I want to say bloomed or blossomed into anything. It's always been earth or water, y'all, from what I can remember. Earth or water. Yes, water calms the fire. I could see that. I could see that. But yeah, that's interesting. Fire signs are nobody to play with either. They're nobody to play with either. And y'all, water signs are vindictive. You got to be careful where they secretly plot. They're sneaky. Virgos are sneaky too, and they're earth signs, but they're very sneaky as well. It's just interesting. Geminis are sneaky too. Twin flames are water and fire only. Really? Wow. Twin flames are water and fire only. I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's interesting. I did not know that. Well, what about soulmates? Can they be other signs? Because I've met both. I've met my twin flame and I've also met my soulmate. And let me tell you something, stay away from these people that are in past lives and past life energy coming back. Stay away from them because they come to ruin. That's just my opinion on it. They got to get themselves together and they come pulling on your energy for a reason. Don't even fall into it, y'all. Sometimes you don't even know what's going on before it happens. I didn't know that. Oh, twin. So Queen Bee, I would definitely be curious to learn more. Water signs are very emotional due to them being water. I keep hearing that water signs are emotional. Water signs can be very aggravated real quickly. Hmm. But definitely they try to tame their emotions, but they can be emotional. Well, fire signs can be emotional too. Fire signs definitely can be emotional. And yeah, water signs can be moody, y'all. And I'm not, it's just, oh, y'all, they can be a lot. They can be a lot to deal with, a lot to handle. You're an earth sign with more fire. Okay, well, I'm a water sign with more air. Now, what does that what does that mean? You said yes, soulmates can be any sign because they come into your life to teach you a lesson. I don't want any more of them coming around me. I just want them to stay away. All right. And I've already had that conversation with the universe to keep them out of my life. Mm-hmm. Because I'm over it. Been over it. No, I don't need any of that. Any all that energetic energy, y'all, they can keep that where they at. Don't come near me. Okay? Just stay where you're at. You know, people can mentally pull on your energy without physically being around you. Yeah, it probably sounds crazy, but it's true. Energetically, people can pull on your energy without being around you. And you have to call your energy back to you. Only sign I don't like is Capricorn. Ooh, why so is that? What is my ascendant? What is the ascendant? What is the ascendant? I have to look up my natal chart again because I can't, I don't even know. Let me see. What is the ascendant? I don't even know what that means. Um, why don't you like Capricorns? Because both of y'all are earth signs. Capricorns are earth signs. Your ascendant is who you were created to be, not the sun sign. You said the sin sign. Who I was created to be? I don't know who I was created to be. Let me know. I don't know. I just go by the main sign and then I go from there. What time was I born? Seven. No, my daddy said I was born at 7. I think I was born at 7:38 a.m. Hold on, I'm trying to put it in here now. My birthplace. I'm trying to get this information again, y'all, because there's a thing that I use to look this up. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna give you the accurate information in just a second. Check this box if you like to be able to share the report with others. Okay. All right. I was born at 7th, I think he said 7:38 a.m. All right, and let me put this in here. And then I'm putting in where I was born, okay? Go to Cafe Astrology right quick and look it up. That's where I'm at right now. Okay, bad dealings with them. Oh, but you know one thing about Capricorns, especially male Capricorns, usually they always have money. You know who's a Capricorn? R. Kelly. This is my song for real, no doubt. Said the DJ's making me feel thugged out. I have no idea what time I was born 20 years ago. Ask your mom and your daddy because I don't know what time I was born unless it was for them. And I think they've given me my birth certificate too. So it's probably on there. But yeah, my daddy said 7:38. All right. So the sun sign is what we show people. The moon sign is what is hidden. Okay, so I am a Scorpio moon. My sister is as well. The ascendant is who we were created to be. I don't know what the ascendant is. Okay. So is that where it says in node? Is that it? Or Lilith? I don't know which one I'm looking at. I'm not sure. The sun says Cancer, okay? There's Mercury, Gemini, Venus is in Gemini, Mars is Libra, Jupiter is Scorpio, Saturn is Libra. I got a bunch of air in my chart, which I'm not too fond of. Uranus is Sagittarius, that's fire. Neptune is Sagittarius, Pluto is Libra, Lilith is Capricorn, Node is Cancer again, y'all. So, and then it says Placidus, which I don't know what that means. Then it says something about Leo, Virgo, Libra. I don't know all of this stuff. My dad was a Capricorn and he was a celebrity as well. See, I told you Capricorns normally have money when they're men. This is very true. You said ASC. Okay, so let me look for ASC. ASC. Oh, it says Cancer. My son and my ASC is Cancer. So what does that mean, D Town Queen Bee? It says the sun is what we show people, the ascendant is what we were meant to be. So I was meant to be that. I'm a true hearted Cancer, Cancerian. Is that what this means? I think so. You said go to the ASC. The ASC says Cancer. That's what it says. 28 degrees in Cancer. I'm looking at it right now. That's what it says. So what does that mean? I'm curious to know. This is so interesting to me. I love learning about this stuff, y'all. Yeah, and they have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12th house. So if you go by that, then I also have Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Oh, I have like everything, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I guess we all have everything in our chart. I'm confused. My dad was a temptation. Really? Well, that's so interesting, Queen Bee. I love that song they did with Tupac back in the day. Okay, so Queen Bee, I'm going to read this to you. It says that masculine says 7. So this means I have more masculine traits than feminine energy. I'm guessing because it says masculine 7. It says feminine is only 3, right? So that's probably why people call me an alpha female, I guess, because I'm a leader. I'm not a follower. I don't like to be dominated. I don't like to be bossed around. You are a Cancer sun sign and your ascendant is Cancer too. Yes, I'm telling you, I'm looking right at it. I never knew that. I didn't know what that meant. I could show you right here, right now. Um, and then it says I'm a fixed sign. Yeah, cancers are fixed signs. We're cardinal signs. I know that. And we're water signs. Let me see. But then it says I have 2 fixed and 4 mutable, 2 fire, no earth, 5 air, and 3 water. Y'all, what do you mean, no earth? Let me see. No earth. Okay, so if you look at all of my planets, I don't have any earth energy in there anywhere. No, yes, I do. Capricorn. I have Capricorn and Lilith, whatever that means. So, what is your take on that, Queen Bee? What is your take on that? I'm so curious. I have no idea. But you say you do this, you read natal charts. It says that Cancer natives in the sun have a strong survival instinct. Do I swim? I wish I could. I wish I could swim, y'all. I am afraid to go underwater, but I did try swimming. I should show you the videos of me swimming. I looked like a tadpole in water. It says they are protective of those they care about and of themselves too. Yes, they are often quite reticent about sharing their inner selves with the rest of the world and are often caught up in reminiscing. Mm. We have a reputation for moodiness, although the trait is most evident when the moon is in Cancer. Lilith was Adam's wife before Eve. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Cancer needs roots. They resist change to an extent and they concern themselves with being secure and in a safe in almost everything they do. This is very important. Stability is very important to me. Cancers can be quite intrigued by objects with history attached to them, antiques, photos, souvenirs, and the like. I love pictures. I love videos, y'all. It says they are very sensitive and they don't always appreciate it when you are blunt with them. I don't like for people to talk to me any type of way. Most water signs are afraid of water. That is why I asked. I love water. I'm scared of going under the water. Their reactions to hurt depend on how thick a shell they have developed. Most cancers react by withdrawing or retreating. Some have developed an ability to manipulate others to get what they want. That just means we're not manipulative, we're persuasive. I'll say that. They avoid direct confrontations almost as a rule. I don't like confrontation, I don't like drama. Cancers are, in fact, quite yielding and soft when you have them in the right mood. They are one of the more hospitable signs of the zodiac. I do like to make people feel comfortable. Sure, they can be touchy and indirect, but they are also very dependable, caring souls. We are good people, y'all, most of us. If you scroll down, it will tell you about each house. Okay. It says short description. She weighs words carefully and can be tenacious. So true, so true. Calm and discreet nature, tender, thoughtful, sensitive, and impressionable. Go me. That is all me right there. She's humble, timid, changeable, indecisive. It says lazy or oversensitive, easily influenced by the family, and sometimes manipulative, y'all. That's what they say. You said go down. You're a May Taurus. Okay. It says you need to be alone with yourself. Yes, I need my alone time to recharge, but avoid over identifying with your inner world to the point that you truly feel alone in a crowd. I can be in a crowd and not feel connected with anybody. You shine when you serve others in the same way. Your compassion sets you apart from others, but try to work with it rather than let your compassion work against you by reinforcing a feeling of aloneness. Mm. It says you must find a path that allows you to get away from it all, at least sometimes. That's so true. All right. Cancers are great dancers. Yes, I do like to dance. I wanted to be a choreographer back in the day, y'all. What day? I was on the 20th. So, do you want me to look up, Don? Do you want me to look yours up? I am the 14th. Okay. Cancers are fashionable. Yes, I love fashion. Cancers are good dancers or like to dance. Yes. Taurus wins. Okay. So give me, Don, if you don't mind. Oh, wait a minute. We need to know what time you were born. Do y'all know what time and where you were born to look you up? Let me know in the chat section. Astrology. The day and the time and the place that you were, like your city and state that you were born. Do y'all have that? Type it in the comment section, y'all. I'll look you up. May the 7th. Okay, May the 7th, what year? May the 7th. I love stuff like this, y'all. I'm so into this. So it's so intriguing that Queen Bee does this because I love it. May the 7th. Um, and you're May 14th. What y'all gotta give me the year, you gotta give me the time that you were born and the I was born on a Thursday, y'all. I think I was born on a Thursday. And your birthplace, your city, and your state, if you have it. All I remember was I was in Chicago, May 20th, 2005. You don't remember that far back. You don't remember that far back because we want an accurate reading for you. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I want to work my magic with my astrology. Is that wrong? Don, you were born May 20th in Chicago. Mm. I'm just reading what it says, y'all. But it's pretty much on target. It's pretty much accurate. I did this for my mother and my sister, and my sister's was pretty accurate too. She's a Virgo. She sees so many possibilities that it can be overwhelming to choose. Yes, I do a multitude of things. Success in fields that serve, guide, assist, and help. She is creative, perceptive, and compassionate. That's pretty true. Let me see. Your emotions and your will are at peace with one another, suggesting a rather balanced personality. I try to be balanced. I was born on June 21st, 1964, in Omaha, Nebraska, says Charles Fail. Okay, I'm gonna type you in here, Charles. Hold on. Let me type you in here. All right, we're putting you in here. You said June 21st. June 21st, 1964. You're born the same year as my friend. Hold on one second. Let's go back here. Okay. And do you know what time you were born? You said Omaha. Omaha. Do you know what time you were born? A lot of people probably don't know that. The only reason I know is because my mama told me. My mama and my daddy. Let me see. Omaha, Nebraska. Hold on, y'all. I went off on a whole tangent. I was supposed to have been left the house, y'all. I was supposed to have been gone. I'm over here looking up y'all birth charts. Omaha, Nebraska. Early morning around 6 a.m. So do you want I'll put 6 a.m. then, okay? 6 a.m. I'm gonna put 6 a.m. Okay. All right, let's see what they say. Okay, so this is what it says. Wait a minute. Why is it saying no, that's not right? Oh, wait a minute. No, this is right. Okay, June 21st. Your sun is in Cancer as well. Sorry. And guess what? Your ascendant is in Cancer, just like me. So, oh, your moon is also in Scorpio. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right chart. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right chart. Hold on. We got a lot of similarities. Your sun is in Cancer. Hold on. Your moon is also in Scorpio, just like me. Your Venus is in Gemini. Your Mercury's in Gemini. We got the same thing. Hold on. Mars is okay. So your Mars changed. Your Mars is in Gemini. All right. So let me see what it says about you. Okay. I was like, what? All right. So it says here. Let me know if this is correct, y'all. All right, so it's saying the same thing about the survival instinct. We can be moody. We like to serve others. It says you avoid confrontation. You are soft when the right mood. You're a hospitable sign. You choose your words carefully. You're tenacious. You're calm, discreet. Um, you're introspective. You need space and seclusion to pull up your strength. You may avoid the spotlight, and if you do, it's to find yourself. In a public role, you could hide your true self behind that role. All right. It says, because your will directs inward, you must find a path that allows you to get away from it all. Let me see. You like to be alone. It's saying the same thing. All right. It says, because your ego and mind are usually on the same page, you possess abundant mental energy. We twins? I guess we are then. I guess we are. It says you're highly intelligent. That sounds about right. You're highly intelligent with a great drive to communicate with others. See, we just so naturally gifted, y'all. Shout out to us. You invest a lot of pride in your intellectual capacities. Very true. Um, you may not always listen as well as you speak, however, because you're too busy thinking about what to say next, but you're very curious. And although you enjoy expressing yourself, you usually don't dominate conversations completely. I think that's very accurate. Reading, regarding studying or learning, you are better off reading the material than listening to a teacher. We're better reading it than listening to a teacher. Okay. These traits come from a strong need to actively participate in communications. It is tough for you to listen passively and absorb information. Is this accurate, Charles? Your opinions are usually strong, and and you're an independent thinker. Yes, you tend to be proud of your ideas and thoughts and might easily get a bruised ego if you're not heard or if your opinions are pushed aside, ignored, or criticized. Remember, I told you you don't have to invalidate your feelings for anybody. You are expressive and possibly a very animated speaker. Do y'all think so? You are also very witty. Others enjoy your playful and sometimes mischievous sense of humor. You said twins. We twinning. We twinning. We winning. Verbal, intelligent, observant, and sometimes nervous or wired. Okay. Now, I think, okay, it says you are charming and easygoing. Social relationships are extremely important to you. Being personally popular can be important to you, or you want to come across in a pleasant way and be liked and appreciated. Sometimes vanity is part of the package. Venus is a peacemaking, harmony loving planet, and those with Sun conjunct Venus do their best to seek peace and harmony. You are diplomatic and a veritable expert at smoothing over and sometimes glossing over problems. You're open handed with others, tolerant, and accepting. When expressed negatively, you can be superficial, two faced, or very much tied up with appearances. You might be too agreeable, too pleasant at the expense of honesty, and downright lazy at times. However, this position graces you with lovely qualities. You have a fine eye for style and enjoy pleasing surroundings. Ah! You generally dress well. Oh, keep going on. Let's hear more. Y'all think I'm making it up, but I'm not. And you enjoy a certain amount of luxury. Oh, shout out to us. You are gracious, romantic, and sometimes romantically impulsive, often relying on the power of attraction to bring people to you. We attract, we don't chase around here. You're not into aggressively pursuing social or love interests. Not I, said the duck. There can be some vanity involved here. You're most attracted to people who express interest in you or who respond well to your charms. You are not the type of person who overtly pursues people who appear indifferent to you. What's good, King Hazy? We have a natal charts readings around here. Shout out to the cancers. We so full of ourselves. Charles, you enjoying this? You're not competitive in the aggressive sense of the word, and you are not someone who loves a good chase. Instead, you work your charms and draw people to you. Your ability to attract others, Venus is very much tied up with your ego, Sun, because Venus rules all things feminine. All those with this aspect tend to be quite attractive, y'all. Key traits: warm, charming, gracious, polite, and likable. Sometimes can be self indulgent. What? Self indulgent? Let me see if that's what it says for mines. Because we got a little bit of differences, y'all. So let me see. Okay, so it's a little different from for both of us, I think. All right, let me keep going. Charles, we're still on you. You said yeah. You said yeah, yeah. You know that, right? Okay. I'm going back to yours, Charles. But it sounds like it's talking about me as well. It says it's natural for you to accept responsibilities, lead a rather ordered life, and apply caution in your financial and business dealings. The aspects help stabilize and ground you, giving you a realistic side. You are rarely jump to conclusions or take uneducated risks. Okay, so you don't like to jump to conclusions or take uneducated risks. You have a certain amount of patience and enough self discipline to slowly but surely achieve what you set out to do. The only because you are female and I'm male. You said that's only because you female and I'm male. It says, although somewhat undemonstrative, you are generally loyal and responsible to those you care about. You take your time in many ways of your endeavors and generally use a step by step approach to most projects, but you steadily reach your goals. You know what? Anybody that fumbled one of us, they are lose, y'all. They have lost out. Like, who would give all this up, Charles? Like, they crazy out here, right? This aspect gives you some seriousness. You're naturally trustworthy and you have little patience for people who don't show respect for others, who take foolish risks, and who lead chaotic lives. Y'all, I don't like a lot of folly. I told y'all. It says you're grounded, responsible, level headed, reasonable, fundamentally responsible, and deliberate. Benefits from solid and realistic sense of self and understanding of your capabilities. Okay. Now let me see. Your moon, is it the same as mine? I think we both have the same moon, which is in, I think your moon is in Scorpio. It says the moon. The moon represents the emotional responses. All right, so let's look at it, y'all. Moon in Scorpio. If you have a moon in Scorpio, this is for you. While others may find security and comfort in material things, Moon and Scorpio people seek out emotional intensity. Emotional intensity, y'all. No matter what, there is something very intense about lunar Scorpios. They are diggers in the world of emotion. They can see beyond facades and they cut right to a person's core. Remember, I told you I can look at a person and read their energy, y'all. You said I'm still here making vegan chili and listening. Okay. All right, let me know, Queen B, what you think about this. Okay. All right. That vegan chili sounds so good because I'm hungry right now too. It says the moon and Scorpio people, they have the ability to see what isn't apparent to the rest of the world and can be intimidated, and this can be intimidating to others or wildly attractive depending on the audience. Very true, if you ask me. That's very true. Their deep seated need for transformation and rebirth can manifest itself in the lives of lunar Scorpios in different ways. Most have powerful, emotionally intense lives. Some feel like it is beyond their control. Sometimes it is beyond your control. These natives seem to attract emotional upheaval, and their lives appear to consist of plenty of dramatic ups and downs. Mm. However, when accepted as an emotional need, rebirth and change don't need to be so dramatic and overwhelming. In some way or the other, Moon and Scorpio natives seek out intense experiences. If their lives are regular, there can be an unconscious need to test their strength and stir up emotional excitement. Self awareness and acceptance is probably the best way to handle this deep need for emotional drama. You said we moody? Doing things halfway or having meaningless relationships simply doesn't fulfill them. Yeah, I will cut people off if they come around with nonsense. Lunar Scorpios want all or nothing. Take it or leave it, y'all. Moon and Scorpio people often have a strong fear of betrayal. They seek commitment and feel the need for a partner to give up something for them. You got to sacrifice for me. Some will put the people they love through a series of tests, and these are not always conscious. Their apparent suspicion can be trying for the people who love them. However, once committed, Moon and Scorpio people can be the most loyal and protective partners around. Even the shy ones have enormous presence. Their lives are emotionally driven, yet many Moon and Scorpio natives spend a lot of time controlling and mastering their emotions. Their intuition is considerable, although it is sometimes self serving. Y'all, it's very interesting. It's still more about it. It says lunar Scorpios have exceptional radar that allows them to size up a situation and a person quickly and expertly. This ability to understand human motivation and nature can be too close for comfort for some and enormously comforting for others. Um, Even in the absence of experience, they seem to just know things. They radiate strength. It would be difficult to shock or scare away lunar Scorpios in the face of emotional honesty and power. Some people instinctively want to lean on them, and other less brave folks run a little scared. So we intimidate people, y'all. They're courageous, brave, independent, not a feel for nature, a very sensual and progressive person. Potential issues are excess of pleasures and difficulty letting go. Mm. Well, now that is interesting. What are your thoughts on that, Charles? What are y'all thoughts on that? Thank you for the likes. Thank y'all for the likes. Yes, I went off on a whole different tangent here, but it's very interesting. It's so many different components to us, y'all. And the what is it? It says love thyself. Oh no, of course, love thyself, know thyself. The African proverb says know thyself. I think we should always be in the pursuit of knowledge and knowing ourselves. I think it's so important, and understanding ourselves, y'all, because this is a never ending journey, a never ending journey. But anyway, I want to thank y'all for joining, signing in, coming into the building. I didn't know we were going to lean into this, natal chart reading, but it was very interesting. You said it can be damaging when it comes to relationships. Hmm, maybe. I think the other people are damaging. I don't think it's us, Charles. I think it's the other people. It's them. It ain't us. It's them. It's all them. But I definitely want to get me something to eat. I am hungry. I feel like I'm on a fast. I haven't eaten anything today. I didn't really eat anything since yesterday evening. And y'all, my stomach is hungry. So I'm probably going to sign out of here in a few minutes, honestly. I thank y'all so much for rocking out with me. I would love to, you said I'm so sweet. Thank you. I would love to come on here a little bit longer and talk to y'all, but I really got to eat. I got to eat something. I wish I had some of that vegan chili, but we can't do it all, y'all. I mean, I'm a Cancer. I got a moon in Scorpio. I'm doing it all. I mean, multifaceted, multi-talented, stylish, courageous, brave. Basically, we have intuition. We just charismatic. I just could go on and on about myself, but I just don't want to do that to the people because they just can't handle all of this awesomeness, y'all. They can't handle it, y'all. But y'all, anyway, it has been a pleasure. Thank y'all so much for rocking out with me this evening. Y'all have uplifted my spirits because if you went on my live stream last night, yes, I'm going to go get something to eat, then you would have seen that I was very irritated. I don't even want to talk about it because every time I think about it, I get very irritated, y'all. So I'm going to go and I'm going to spoil myself today because I deserve it because of what I went through. Start here for biblical truth, Pastor Gino Jennings. I like Gino Jennings. I do listen to him. Louis Delat, how are you? But yes, anyway, y'all, I'm about to sign out of here. Thank you so much for tuning in, listening, watching. If you haven't, maybe you can consider subscribing, and y'all will catch me at a later time. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day and continue to walk in your divinity. Okay, it's been an hour now. All right.